came out pretty great, and then so we rented some studio time and kind of Glorious Summed it up and got everybody else on it. Originally it was just me playing everything and Brett singing, and then it became this became a Glorious Sons thing. It became super cool. So I always think playing that song. It's kind of a strange way for it to come together, but we got really good results. So this is Bob, the bass player.
Hello, hello.
I play bass for Glorious Sons. I'm a little late. No. Grab a chair, yeah.
So what's the biggest difference between playing in Canada versus the United States? Is there any like noticeable difference or anything you guys miss that like you can't get as easily?
Yeah, I mean, we're still grinding it out down here, trying to make it. Trying to get people out to the shows and stuff. So in Canada, we have a lot bigger fan base. But one thing I did notice down here is when we're on tour with a band who is established, like we did a tour of 10 years. People show up at like, say the show's at 9 or 10, people show up at like 6 and line up in the middle of winter. And right out of the gates, they are ready for a good rock show. In Canada, people kind of laze around until the headliner comes on, and then everyone will show up then. So I mean, it's very cool down here to see, like, to be one of the first bands on and still probably be in front of a couple thousand people today was pretty cool. So that doesn't typically happen in Canada.
The drives are a lot shorter too, which is nice.
Really? Shorter here?
Yeah. Canada's like 14-hour drives from city to city and stuff sometimes. Yeah.
We only have like 14 markets in Canada, right? So like coast to coast.
It's a huge country.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that, but yeah, there's a lot of empty space in between, a lot of wilderness. And do you guys ever go like up to like Alaska area or anything like that?
No, that's crazy north. Like, the furthest we've gone, I think, would be still like probably 20 hours in there.
Nice.
Yeah. It would be dangerous to drive that far.
Now, when you're on tour, what are 3 things that you must have with you? And what's the scariest thing about being on tour?
Did you say the greatest thing about being on tour?
What's the scariest thing about being on tour?
Being handed books like this.
Scariest thing. I don't know if there's anything too scary. Driving a lot, you know, you always have that risk.
In Canada, those moose signs freak me
Oh
out,
yeah, the
man.
moose signs.
We don't have, there's not this around in the US.
You guys got big animals down here.
I was gonna say, did you see the panther crossings on the way in?
Yeah, but the panthers aren't like the size of a car, are they?
They're bigger than like a golden retriever. We have one by our house, and he's like good size. Like I would say definitely like as tall as golden retriever, if not just a little taller.
In Canada, if we hit a moose with even a tour bus, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah, that's a large.
Walk under a moose with their hands up sometimes. They're big.
Yeah. Have you ever had any close calls with moose?
A mountain goat.
A mountain goat, really? Where at?
My memory's bad.
In Canada?
I was in the passenger seat. He was driving. It was Gunner. Gunner was driving, and the mountain goat was on the side of the road, just eyeballing us, and he was staying still, so Gunner just kept going. But as soon as we like approached him real close, the goat kind of like ran out and then turned around real quick, and we were.
I imagine so. Now after this, what do you guys have coming up? Like, what's the game plan?
We're playing Welcome to Rockville in Jacksonville tomorrow. Then we have a show in Montgomery, Alabama with 3 Doors Down, which should be really cool.
Yeah.
Those guys have been around the block a few times.
Yeah, I gotta interview them later too.
Radio.
Playing club dates all in between.
Yeah, club dates in between. So then we have, I think the next festival we're doing is, it's in Wisconsin.
Oh really? I used to live in Wisconsin. Where at?
What is it called? No, it's similar to this, and then we do Rocklahoma and Rock on the.
Are you talking like Rock USA? In like Oshkosh?
Could be, yeah. I can look it up on my phone if that's not rude.
Not a big deal. I mean, if you want to, by all means. But yeah, I used to live in Oshkosh. They have a really big festival there. They have another one in the middle of the state too.
We played in Oshkosh last year and we got kind of rained out.
Oh, really?
All of our amps got so wet that we had to play an acoustic set.
They get some nasty, nasty weather through there for sure. That is crazy. So, for each of you, feel free to pull in dead people on this, but what's your biggest musical fantasy?
Well, it's funny you bring up dead people because Prince was my main inspiration and influence. He just passed recently, so I would have loved to get a shot at jam with him, but I don't know. Other than that,
I'm pretty happy just doing what I'm doing. This is pretty cool for us. You know?
It would be very honorable to be invited into the rock and roll thing, but as far as doing it, I don't know. But to get the invitation would be a real honor.
I would enjoy meeting Keith Richards someday. That's it. If I had a fantasy. Opening for the Stones. That would be it for me, I think.
Rolling Stones is a good cure if you have swimmer's ear. They go on stage, light me up, and the whole, like, whatever you got clogging your ear, you're good. Now, if people are surfing on the web and stuff like that, do you guys have any links that you want to promote? Places that people should go to? Things that you frequent the most?
Look at us up on Facebook, The Glorious Sons, at The Glorious Sons Music, Twitter, Pornhub, yeah. Me and Coster have a video on Pornhub. It's pretty hot if you're into that sort of thing. I filmed it.
Nice.
Yeah, no, just all the regular channels, Twitter, Facebook, our website, Instagram, posting some weird stuff on there. So.
Nice. Now, do y'all have any advice for musicians who are just starting out?
only do it if you absolutely love it and feel like you need to.
Anybody who tells you don't make your hobby career is an idiot.
I would just say keep playing, you know, keep grinding her out.
Now, is there anything that we did not talk about that you want to make sure we talk about? Any other things coming up? Anything really cool on the new album?
Tomorrow, just check us out. Look at our website and find a date if you're close. Come out to the show. That's it.
All right. Last but not least, is there anywhere you have not gone to yet that you would like to go to?
The UK would be good.
Yeah, you can.
Any particular place in the UK?
I mean, London, England would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, we haven't been to Seattle either. We were supposed to be there last year.
Yeah, West Coast is always kind of nice, especially if you have like allergies. They're not as bad over there. Down here we got the humidity.
Yeah.
You like that? Is it a little different from like Canadian weather?
In the summer though, it's like this in Canada. It's humid and hot like this. But we only get like a month and a half.
Yeah, we get the start of the rainy season and all that. Were you guys here when it was like raining cats and dogs last night?
Yeah.
You did rain one.
I think I was asleep like that.
Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 or whatever. But well, anyways, guys, is there anything else that you would like to conclude with? Pearls of wisdom, most important thing to remember?
Think positive and test negative.
Question everything.
This guy's covered everything.
All right. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us, guys. Have a wonderful rest of the day.